Good morning, sir. You're looking very chipper. Is everything well?
Very well, Boston. I've been looking at a few very important papers. The branch line's financial records for the past few months. A letter from Tom Roth about Sir Hayden. He says he's a much better engine now. And a letter from the heads of British Railways.
Now we need one from the legs.
Sometimes it's nice to be reminded of the good things we've done. Too much negativity in the world.
Barry. Then again, perceptivity isn't your strong point, I suppose. Mind you, we all have our weaknesses. Some more than others.
Last weekend, I had a very ominous phone call from a man called Flynn Sanity.
Ominous like?
He said he wanted me to close the railway.
Hopefully you told him our coal, goods and passenger traffic spoke otherwise, sir.
I did in a roundabout sort of way. Ah well, that's life for you, isn't it? You get troublesome people. Anyhow, I'm off. Have another great day, everyone.
I intend to. Boston, you know the drill. Oh, I know the drill all right, Barry. Wasn't he the one who forwarded my column in the Bridget Orne Times? Such a nice man. You know, I tell you, he'll go far in life. I know another drill that involves getting my coaches. Oh yeah? I thought drills were round things you used to tear holes in the ground. Good lord, I must be turning into Jerome, i.e. senile. Let me drill it into your smoke box that we've been praised for our services. At the end of the day, it's the people who know what's best. The customer is always right, unless it's religion. You're more scatterbrained than Bolton Barkington. Than who? Who you just said, Bolton Barkington. Sounds like an evil dog trainer. Oh, forget about that. I was just trying to... No, I demand to know who he is. He's no one, okay? So shut up. If he's not anyone, you could just tell me. Well, unluckily for you, I have a train to pull. So, there. Thought he wanted me to get the coaches.
There's the saying, if a job's worth doing, do it yourself.
Was that a jab at my excellent skills as a station pilot, Bunker? Bunker?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Who is it?
Yous and me need a little talk, Richard.
Wait a second. I recognize that voice. You're the man on the phone, aren't you?
Incorrect. I am just the man you heard on the phone.
Naturally.
Flynn Sanity Jr. making your acquaintance. And I demand that this railway either shuts down or uses a darn quiet fleet of engines.
How do you know my name?
Beside the question. You see, I've just settled down in my great-grandfather's cottage, and I cannot for the life of me concentrate with these rotten steam engines puffing up and down. My coffee fell off the table the other day. How do you explain that?
I always warn the engines to be quiet around the houses.
Well, it ain't working, is it? Here's a deal. If you scrap the steam engines and replace them with those quieter diesel locomotives, you can have a quarter of my inheritance.
You've never actually seen a diesel, have you?
Fine. Dwell on the insignificant. But mark my words, this won't be the last darn time you hear from me.
I think that's what they all say.
Big businesses and their inconsiderateness. They're all going off the rails. Off the rails. Aha.
Go on then, tell me all there is to know. Just who is this illustrious Bolton Barkington you speak highly of? He's a backstreet midget who lives with Popeye in the Seven Seas. Oh, it all makes sense. Bravo. Honestly, Barry, I don't think you quite know how the game works. You can't hint something and then not give. It's like dangling a carrot in front of a donkey. Look, Barry, you can trust me. I'm not a backstabber. I wouldn't do that to an engine. Not someone like you, anyway. No, you do a lot more. I might mess around a bit, true, but I am solid. Perfectly solid all the way through. Make it easy on yourself and stop this pathetic charade, Boston. Look at it like this. You've had a long day, right? What do you mean a long day? It's only been a few hours. Okay, I exaggerated, but perhaps if you tell me who this Bolton Barkington is, and his significance, we can have a jolly old chat over it. Chats are the bones of bonding in society, in my humble opinion. I'm not discussing Bolton Barkington. He's an aspect of my life that no longer has any meaning to me, thank you. One man's trash, another man's treasure, Barry. Boston, what part of no do you not understand? The part in Gaelic. How do you expect me to mature and grow up when I can't see your point of view, What did you just say? If you told me what he did, it'd make me understand you a bit better. I mean, not like I already understand you quite well, but, you know. Boston, I don't think a trip off a bridge could make you see sense. I try my best. But as it seems you're scraping the bottom of the barrel to know, my next train isn't until tonight. Why not? Aha! Don't get too excited. Bolton Barkington was an amateur filmmaker who lived in London. He was notorious for being dotty. Nothing wrong with having freckles, is there? Not that kind of dotty, you knucklehead. He'd always call his actors by their first letter. TDA, that kind of dotty. I'm pretty sure he used to pull push doors as well. One of his films that he made was called Steamed Up. Steamed up to make it, I think. The story was about a station master who worked on a railway, and the love interest was the booking clerk. Well, it sounds pretty ordinary. I was chosen to play the engine in the movie. My name in the story was, oh God forbid, Sweepy Steve. Sweepy Steve? Suits you. Shut up. Barkington, I'll just say, wasn't too skilled on how steam engines operated. I heard he'd hired a consultant, but that was just to keep his image intact. And then there was the climax. Over who? Immature. What happened then, Barry? Well, no. That's where I stop. Traitor! Alright, Boston, I've got the order for the Twilight goods. Remember this, and if you don't, then you will be in trouble. Right, there's trucks here, trucks there, trucks everywhere. We've got a brake van at the back, as you might expect.
Golden. Oh, Flynn, you are a smart one, I tell you. You're a smarty.
Did I just hear something? Who'd have thought it? Boston can hear.